Part 2. The dogs fell upon it and loudly barked, "Wow, wow!" The countryman, who heard them from afar, said to himself, "Now they all want some, but the big one is responsible to me for it." When 3 days had passed, the countryman thought, "Tonight my money will be in my pocket," and was quite delighted, but no one would come and pay it. "There is no trusting anyone now," said he, and at last he lost patience and went into the town to the butcher and demanded his money. The butcher thought it was a joke, but the peasant said, "Jesting apart, I will have my money. Did not the great dog bring you the meat of the slaughtered cow 3 days ago?" Then the butcher grew angry, snatched a broomstick, and drove him out. "Wait a while," said the peasant, "there is still some justice in the world," and went to the royal palace and begged for an audience. He was led before the king, who sat there with his daughter, and asked him what injury he had suffered. "Alas," said he, "the frogs and the dogs have taken from me what is mine, and the butcher has paid me for it with a stick." And he related at full length all that had happened. At this the king's daughter began to laugh heartily, and the king said to him, "I cannot give you justice in this, but you shall have my daughter to wed for it. In her whole life she has never yet laughed as she has just done at you, and I have promised her to the man who can make her laugh. You may thank God for your good fortune." "Oh," answered the peasant, "I will not have her. I have a wife already, and she is one too many for me. When I go home, it is just as bad as if I had a wife standing in every corner." Then the king grew angry and said, "You are a boor." "Ah, Lord King," replied the peasant, "what can you expect from a pig but pork?" "Stop," answered the king. "You shall have another reward. Be off now, but come back in 3 days, and then you shall have 500 counted out in full." When the peasant went out by the gate, the sentry said, "You have made the king's daughter laugh, so you will certainly receive something good." "Yes, that is what I think," answered the peasant. 500 are to be counted out to me." "Listen," said the soldier. "Give me some of it. What can you do with all that money?" "Because it is you," said the peasant, "you shall have 200. Present yourself in 3 days' time before the king, and let it be paid to you." A Jew who was standing by and had heard the conversation ran after the peasant, held him by the coat, and said, "Oh wonder, what a lucky man you are! I will change it for you. I will change it for you into small coins. What would you do with the great tailors?" "Jew," said the countryman, 300 you can have. Give it to me at once in coin. In 3 days from this you will be paid for it by the king."